What is going on, folks? I am Goat. Welcome back to Warframe. So, Calervo and the Rauta have both gotten a buff, and I just got done playing around with a few things, not changing builds. So what we saw in the Calervo video was exactly what I'm running. So, proof positive, like, same exact fucking build, minus Arcanes. Testing out with Molt Augmented. Works very fucking good, surprisingly. I mean, considering he has a self-healing ability, and, yeah, given the changes that have been made, bruh. This is exactly what Calervo needed. First of all, you see my health is higher. That is not because of anything I've done, but what they've done is they've increased Calervo's base overguard cap from 5,000 to 10,000. That's base. Added ability strength scaling to Calervo's overguard cap. So instead of being stuck at 5,000 overguard, now I have 27,600. Thank you fucking very much, DE. I love you. Increase Calervo's recompense base self-heal from 125 to 250 at rank 0, and then 200 to 350 at max rank, so it caps out at, 200 to 350. Increased Calervo's base health from 225 to 325. Added a brief invulnerability window to recompense cast, which is nice. So for some reason the overguard gets busted, like we've seen before. And like I talked about, you basically get just fucking absolutely mopped by an Eximus. That's no longer the case as long as you are casting recompense when that particular problem happens. And then they fixed a couple of problems, like sound effects from Nova's Molecular Prime casting with Calervo Storm of Uko, and then Arcwings not having shields if you were using Calervo, which that would suck, by the way. I'm not even gonna lie. Now, the Rauta changes. Initially, looking at this at face value, I'm just going to say that I honestly did not think that this was really going to make much of a difference, okay? All they did is they increased the damage fall-off, which was originally 16 to 60 meters, okay? And they made it 10 to 20, which that is great, because this thing, like I said, it was like a squirrel gun. Excuse me. So adding Fatal Acceleration puts it even further to a 14 to 28, which is great. But they also reduced its overall pellet spread, so it's no longer like using a 4-inch barrel shotgun. It's actually like using a normal fucking shotgun, so the spread radius isn't insane, and you're actually hitting more of the enemy you're trying to shoot while you're using it. Now, I have not tested the Rauta with Calervo since this fix. I was actually still using the Torrid, but we're gonna go do this together, because first of all, this is just stupid. Like, this bro beans just jumped up on my list big time, because God almighty, he is a armored health tank at this point with overguard, which is actually nice now, and it still melts away quickly. Okay, like it really does. I'll be honest, I have no idea what the hell this route is going to do, because I haven't tested it at all. I figure why not do something together, you know? I don't usually get to do this on camera, so I'm just like, alright, this is good stuff. So yeah, so we pulse up our energy and do our thing and just kind of build up our goods so we can get going with this. It's like, I hope this is good, because if it is, I may just leave it on here. I really, really hope this is good. Well, I don't know why I just did that.
Life support has been cut off.
Where are they coming from? Where are they coming from? Okay, cool. So let's go find some friends and get some overguard going. Close enough. Okay, that works. I feel like it's actually killing people, at least, you know? Or it was like, here, take a whole fucking mag and have fun. God, I love that. That fucking third ability is fucking fun, okay? Night, boys. Haha, Tenno! What's everybody doing? It'd be really helpful if I could fucking aim with it.
Life support incoming.
I know, life support's incoming. It's great. Here, you know what? No, 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 no. Not like this. Thank you. You know what? Let's come over here. Let's have fun. See, that shit I find to be absolutely hilarious, okay?
I delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
You know what? I'm just gonna do a little bit of this action. Gonna build up the Incarnate Furious, because this is a good time too, by the way. Blah, dead. Hey, sir, can you not? Stop that. Everybody within the sound of my voice, fucking die. Yeah, dude, this is a really good time. Oh, look, an Amber Star. Might as well, right? Not.
Life support on the way.
Fuck you, take some of that, and some of that, and then a little bit of this. Here, hold on, buddy. Fuck you. Fuck you a little more. Fuck you a bit more after that. Night. You almost slash procs? Yeah, that sucks. This dude is fun as shit now. Like, he was fun before. He needed a little bit of love, man. No. How about no? Take away my overguard, cocksucker. Got that. A douche canoe, alright? You know what? I like this door. Stop that. Again, stop that. Well, hell, he was dying anyway. Hi, fellas. I mean... $30K over shields. Okay. Oh yeah, because I have multi-augmented, that's right. Duh. It's like 30K, how am I getting a 30K here? Guys, take slash procs. You stop it. Excuse me. Stop that. Stop it. Good times, man.
The operative has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work. Extraction is available if you need it.
Alright, where are we at? Alice? You sure, buddy? Fuck out of here. This is just dumb. Fucker still got me. Oh yeah, multi-augmented, I'm up like 32,000 overguard. Yeah, so the Rauta isn't amazing, but Like, I still think that it could definitely benefit from more status. Because, I mean,
another life support
when you're
capsule.
talking like, you know... Oh, I need to go this way. Excuse me, friends. When you're talking about
good dance on.
status and it being just a solely based status gun, so you're using it as a primer weapon, and it double dips by giving you, you know, combo every time you hit an enemy. So, yeah, so when you're building up combo and your status priming, that's fine. Okay, because obviously, like, you status prime, flip over to your melee or to your secondary, either one, especially something like the Furus, and it's really not a bad deal. Like, I could easily run this and be totally fine with this. But being sub 50% with a build like this, you know, because, I mean, again, okay, like, we'll go that one step fucking further, right? I can't remember what the last one is. I'm having a motherfucking moment here. Shell shock. So even if you do this, okay, and you tank yourself down to a 0.8 fire rate, which, by God almighty, that is terrible fire rate. And I know it doesn't seem atrociously bad compared to a 1.52, but a 1.52 was survivable, livable. And I mean, like, this is just a pure viral rad build. So 50% status. But the fact that I've got to throw all four 60/60s plus savvy at this son of a bitch just to get it to do this. And then tank the shit out of the fire rate. Like, if the fire rate was better, I would have no problem with this whatsoever. Because 50% status per projectile, to me, is beautiful. Because you can just mix and match this shit around. So, like, I mean, like, you can take Scattering Inferno, Toxic Barrage, and then all of a sudden you've got Blast Corrosive. You know, or you can take this and then you get a magnetic gas. I mean, there is a lot of cool things that you can do running all four 60/60s on a setup, you know. So, I mean, yeah, there's you know, good times to be had with this. Yeah, that's right. Get over there, do your job. So, I mean, like, I would like to see either a status buff to this shotgun or a fire rate increase. If they put a fire rate increase on this thing to where it's shooting at least about a 1.25, you know, or God forbid a 1.5. I mean, it's a fucking shotgun and it's a 4-round mag shotgun. I think that this thing would be just that much better, especially as a priming weapon, because that, you know, I mean, we're talking 16.8 multi-shot with galvanized hell on there. That is a fair fucking bit of multi-shot to be just basically pellets thrown at people. That's a good time. You couple that with the fact that the function of this thing is to basically status prime and then also build combo just by hitting enemies. Yeah. Like, not mad at that. So, like, I'm gonna run that build. We'll see what it does. Not, like, later. I'll do it off camera. But will it work? Yeah, absolutely. Because, I mean, he's a melee-based frame anyway, but as long as you've got a good secondary in here, basically you can status prime and then use your good secondary to do your gun killing. And then, obviously, you can just one-tap the bejesus out of an Acolyte. I mean, you can even hit Violence. If you catch Violence on the same level before she can cast Silence at you, yeah, you can one-tap the hell out of fucking Violence too. If for some reason she's able to cast Silence, that's where the really good secondary comes into play. Or, you know, a really good melee to just melee the shit out of Violence. But either way, Calervo for me is literally right up there. Like, my top 5 frames at this point that I have been using are this. I mean, hell, my top 11 is pretty fucking brutal. My top 17 is a really, really, really good set of frames. So it's really hard to get frustrated. And pay no attention to the bottom row. The bottom row it's not in order of how good they are. That's just literally all my Archon frames. So, like, any one of these frames will handle the Archon missions just fine. I just wanted them on the main screen. So, yeah, I mean, like, it's kind of hard to argue the functionality behind any one of these top 17 frames. Some need subsumes, some don't, some are totally fine without. But either way, I mean, yeah, Calervo is that high with me because, like, this buff, like, I literally just changed his loadout as far as, like, where I'm going to use him, specifically based on the buffs that this son of a bitch just got, because it's everything he needed. Yeah, let the overguard melt away. When you give me that much goddamn overguard to play with, and I can self-heal while I'm doing all this, bring it the fuck on. Being stuck at a static 5,000 overguard was nonsense, and thank God they fixed it, because holy crap. And then again, pulling the pellet spread in for the Rauta helps it be usable as a good status primer instead of just kind of winging a whole bunch of motherfuckers and pissing them off. So that's what I got for y'all. But anyway, hope you guys find this at least entertaining, if nothing else. And we'll catch you in the next video, all right?